Hey, it's David from Klasser Marketing. I would like to show you an overview of our services and what we can do to help your business rid itself of bad marketing and guess what? Actually execute a marketing plan that works, that makes you money. Isn't that fantastic? So I have a slideshow I'm getting ready to present to you here. Let's go ahead and dive in. Overview of Klasser Marketing Services. Let's get into it. But first, a nice photo of a beautiful puppy. Look at that. Look how cute he is. It's like the perfect stance. You know, I feel like someone just took this in their backyard at their apartment or wherever they're at and was probably just amazed by a photo that they got from this. What a beautiful. And then there's a little pig at its nice little outdoor park eating some ice cream. Isn't that so nice? So cute. Okay, so our philosophy here at Klasser Marketing and what we'd like to do for you is to execute what we call the Marketing Trinity. It's a framework, it's a marketing plan that is proven to get results. We analyzed hundreds of different businesses. We looked at their marketing, what worked, what didn't. We interviewed 83 different marketing experts, gained knowledge from them, and we did 10,000 plus hours of our own original research. And we're just trying to define what actually works, what marketing does and doesn't work. And so there's three parts to the Marketing Trinity. One is the audience. You must know your audience very well and deeply. Two, you must communicate a very clear message. You're not supposed to use any of your big jargon that you think you're supposed to know. It's called the curse of knowledge. Story Brand by Donald Miller talks about how you and I are so knowledgeable in our space that we're at a level 10, whereas we need to be on a level 2 or 3 when we talk to our audience. So what we say and how we say it in our offers matter. Number 3, content. Really good content, producing and publishing really good content like infographics, blogs, videos, social images, emails, nurture emails, all these types of pieces of content we must produce as a business, no matter what industry we're in, to gain marketing success. And so all that combined produces maximum ROI, maximum return on your investment. See, that's what marketing is. It should be an investment. If you're going to spend X amount of dollars, you should get X amount of dollars returned. If not, it's not worth it. It's bad marketing. So those are the 3 buckets within the Marketing Trinity. Our promise to you real quick, and we might look like another agency, hopefully we don't. That's my goal, is to separate us apart. But our promise to you is that we are different than other marketing agencies. We are different because we care about your business. We have 6 different promises. Real quick, you can read these here. Number 1, our plan works. Number 2, we have high quality content. We only produce the highest level of content. We have perfected the game in content creation and executing the Marketing Trinity. Number 3, we're 100% transparent. Matter of fact, we give you a free marketing app, which I'll share with you at the end of this video, which shows you real-time access, gives you real-time access to stuff we're actually working on, the marketing projects we're working on for you, and you'll be able to see everything we do. 100% transparency, we'll shoot you straight. Number 4, we measure everything. We do. We have a reporting mentality that we measure literally almost everything. Number 5, we're responsive. And number 6, no babysitting. You don't have to babysit us. We get work done no matter what. So you don't always have to check, okay, are they doing this? Are they doing that? We are very proactive when we work with you. The first bucket, audience. I'm going to share with you some of the services that we offer underneath this bucket. I'm not going to share everything. You can go to klassermarketing.com or wherever you found this video. Check out our plan. The marketing plan that we execute. Okay, so here's a couple things that we do under the audience tab. This is all to make sure that you understand your audience and you're selling to the right people and talking and using their language. Okay, very important. Number 1, we create a content cluster strategy. This might sound weird or confusing, but a cluster, right, is lots of different objects together. You can see over here on the left-hand side the core topic and then the subtopics. This is whenever you write blog. It's basically an overview and an outline of your blog strategy. You should. I really don't care what industry you're in. I really believe in writing blog content. It's so key because not only does it help in the long term as far as you ranking on Google, right, and getting free inbound traffic that Google wants you to receive, you have to follow their guidelines, though, is in the short term, it helps your brand look much more professional. Even if you're a new brand that's starting out and you have this high ambition, you need to write blog content because it can help you engage your current audience. All right. So a content cluster just identifies what type of blogs and what type of topics do we need to write about and how are they related to each other. That's how you rank much quicker and higher in Google. So it's a group of blogs. The core topic is the main blog right there in the center, and then you got sub topics around it, and they all link to each other. You can see this example of content clusters in big brands, big magazines online, and news publishers. They all link back to each other, right? So that's what we'll do for you. Number 2 is we'll help you understand your competitors a little bit more as far as what are your competitors doing well on and what are they ranking for online. The keywords to the right here is the example of the study that we pull for you, the report. With our research that we do for you, you're gonna be able to see an inside scoop and kind of what your competitors are doing, their secrets, right? You're gonna see what topics and keywords they're ranking for. It's fantastic. And so all that to say is you wanna steal traffic from them. You want to create better, more consistent content than them. So our competitor research helps you go much deeper into how your competitors are succeeding online. Number 3, what we do for you, and we do a couple other things in the audience category and bucket, is we create what's called a purchase pathway. Now, you've probably never heard of this before, but it's very important you understand what a purchase pathway is. A purchase pathway is a framework to clarify your customer's true needs and wants. Okay, you start down low at the very bottom with an inner desire. Every audience member or customer or prospect or lead, whatever you call it, a human being, we all have desires. I desire to do blank. I want to do blank. We all want and desire something. From those desires comes problems, right? If we want to do something, typically there's something stopping us from getting what we want, which is to survive and thrive, right? And these problems and desires need to be associated with things that want us to survive and thrive in life, okay? Very important. So after those problems, then comes multiple different solutions. What are my solutions? What can I do to solve my problems and satisfy my inner desires? Then comes objections. Typically we say, well, it wouldn't work out this way, or we don't have time, or whatever the case is. And then comes the transformation. So we will help you go through each one of these steps, or a pathway, steps, right? Stepping stones to create a purchase pathway. And there's certain words and certain items we need to find out and verbiage that we need to communicate and understand first before we market your business very successfully. I'm telling you, a lot of businesses just skip this and they think they know their audience, but I guarantee you don't. You don't know your audience as well as you think. So we conduct a whole study and we outline this purchase pathway for you. It's fantastic, and you'll holistically better understand your audience so you can convert more visitors. So that's bucket number 1, audience. Bucket number 2, real quickly, messaging. How you communicate what you do and what you offer is so vital. Honestly, I go to websites all the time and I don't get what they do. I go to social media pages and I don't get what this business does, whether they sell products or offer services. This is a problem with clear messaging. They don't have clear messaging. It's solely on what they offer and how they communicate it. They use these big fancy buzzwords, and they even talk about the wrong things, like our business has been our grandfather started this 70 years ago and and we pride ourselves on and it's just like, okay, what do you do though? You're software businesses, like, are you a software business that helps me make more money and creates a custom web app for me? Or are you a lawn care service that makes my grass the best looking in the neighborhood? Like, what do you do? Right? And so we help with that, because there's a lot of websites that are designed beautifully, but they don't communicate what you do very well. So we solve this problem and we fight against bad marketing, the bad marketing virus, by creating a one-liner. One-liner creation, so important. It's a statement that explains what you do in a story form. It invites your customers into a story. So whenever you're at a coffee shop, right, or you're at a party or a virtual party these days, whatever the case is, you're there and someone asks, what do you do? You can say this one statement and they'll kind of lean in and they'll ask more questions about what you do versus you saying, oh, it's complicated, or I'm in the pharmaceutical industry. And they're like, okay, what do you do? You need this one statement. It's almost an elevator pitch, but it's much better. It has the problem, the solution, and reward in this one-liner statement. It fights against the confusion of your complicated offerings. Even if you think your industry is complicated, it doesn't have to be. And then it turns your current employees and team members into a sales team. Now, of course, you can give this to your sales team, put it on your website, all your marketing material. It's fantastic. Offer creation. This is a bundle of your services or products, and you turn this into an offer. An offer includes headline statement, a body statement, some check marks of a transformational statements, and check marks, and then a call to action, whether that be direct or transitional. So those are what offers are. Examples on the right. You can use this across your blogs. You can use paid and free offers. Honestly, this is probably one of the things that businesses don't realize they don't have is a full offer. What is an offer? You can see examples here of some clients that we've worked with, but it's a transformational thing. If you plug in these offers across your blogs and social media accounts and websites and sales materials, you'll transform your company. It's insane. Another thing within the bucket of messaging is sales funnel creation. Now, we make it really simple. We help you define a clear process that your audience should take to work with you. Stepping stones, right? That's what a great sales funnel does, is it outlines steps that your customer should take in order to do business with you. It's like you're crossing a river, and a lot of people get so scared, like, how do I cross the river? It's too hard. Well, if you put some big stones in the middle and say, hey, first step here, then step here, then step here, then you're over, right? You got to outline how people work with you, and that's part of what a sales funnel, and we'll create a sales funnel for you. You'll be able to identify the knots and the bottlenecks, right? That's coming down, that's stopping someone from going on and actually doing business with you and working with you. Because the fact is that you solve a meaningful problem and they need you in their life, right? So of course we track and measure this. So that's some of the other areas that we work with within the messaging category within the Marketing Trinity. Finally, to have good marketing, you need to create quality content. You can't just have those two. You need this third one as well, quality content. And let me tell you, we do a ton of amazing work here at Klasser Marketing to create beautiful pieces of content, and we do large batches. So the investment that you get with us, this is what we'll do for you. Look at all this. 96 social images, 50 slide decks, 45 nurture emails, 32 videos, 32 infographics, 12 podcasts. If you ever want to try a podcast, you can do it with Klasser Marketing. 12 blogs, 6 sales emails, 3 landing pages, 3 lead generators, 3 ad campaigns. Man, we create a ton of quality content that all matches your brand and your style, and it's created by quality blogs. We turn blogs into these pieces, and we communicate your offer and what you can do for customers in a way that is more nurturing than salesy. Okay, that's the goal, is you want to nurture, you don't want to sell. Now, there are times when you need to communicate exactly what you do and how you can help solve their problems by being maybe salesy. However, you want to nurture and educate and inform your audience first before they'll ever even typically want to work with you, because we're consumers these days, whether you're B2B or B2C, it is transforming. And as human beings, we want to be nurtured and educated. We don't want to be sold to, because we can smell commission breath and we can understand when someone is trying to benefit from us, not actually help us, right? So that's what we do. We create content that nurtures, that doesn't always sell. Now there's a balance, all right? We actually track all that. So here's an example of some of the content that we do. Blogs and articles. We create really good blogs and articles that actually rank on Google and what people are actually searching for, topics. We do a search analysis study that says, okay, what are people actually searching for? Because you're probably creating content people actually aren't searching for. Sorry to say, and you're just like trying to, like throw a dart on a board and hit the bullseye when you don't even know where that bullseye is. Okay, so we create content. Even if you're creating blogs right now, we can supplement and add on extra content that will actually rank. Okay, so we create really fantastic blogs. We do social images that are beautiful, branded, right? We do videos that are fantastic, that align with your brand and educate people. We pull this content a lot from the blog as well, because you spend so much time on a blog. You want to pull that and squeeze that blog like it's a rag, right? And getting all the last bit of water for it. You don't want to just let blogs sit there and do nothing. Slide decks and infographics, fantastic educational, informational pieces, right? Everybody loves a good infographic. So you can send this to your sales team. You can promote it on social media. You can send it through email. Lots of different great things. Now, of course, we also do nurture and sales emails, right? We talked about 45 different nurture emails, 6 different sales emails, a full sales email campaign. And all this is basically automated, by the way. So we take a framework of a email. These are emails right here that you see right now are real and they work. And sure, we can do fun little graphical, if you're a B2C in the space, right? B2C and you're selling products, we can do graphical images as well and send those out. But these are fantastic in nurturing your prospects and leads down the sales funnel because it looks like a real email, okay? And we go through a whole framework of what a good email and a bad email looks like. Lead generators. Have you ever heard of this before? A lead magnet? Basically, it's something that you stick on your website or social media profiles, and it's what's called a transitional call to action. Basically, if people don't want to marry you right now, or i.e. purchase from you, buy a product or work with you on the services, which is a majority of 95% of the people, they don't want to marry you. They go to your website and you want them to buy something right now, but maybe they don't want to. So they fall off your website and never come back. Well, a lead generator allows you to give them something of value, an offer. You can solve a mini problem of theirs in exchange for their contact information. And so these are examples: quizzes, right? Checklists, resource guides, anything that you can give your audience for free, that's a value in exchange for their contact information, right? And that will help build your email list and reach new audiences. Honestly, I don't get why businesses don't have more of these on their website. So we'll do that for you. Now, additional resources. Not only do we do all that for you, but we have additional resources, and I'm not even naming all of them here too. We do so much for you. Honestly, sometimes I don't know how we make money, but that's why we do what we do, because I care about ridding your businesses of bad marketing. I care about your business and making sure that you have time and more energy and more money to solve your customers' meaningful problems, because what you do is very meaningful. I guarantee it. I don't care what it is you do. It's very meaningful. If you mow lawns for people, right, it's meaningful. If you provide software solutions and tech solutions for people, it's meaningful, right? If you sell real estate, it's meaningful. So these additional services come at a cost to us, but it's because we care about you. So the first thing I want you to know is that we spend and dedicate 610 hours to your account. 610 hours to your account. That's what we dedicate. And so if you do the math there, your investment is $29,000. $29,000. It's a 1-year investment. Guess what that comes out to per hour? That's $49 per hour. Tell me where you're going to find that else on the market for hiring a freelancer that's actually good or a marketing agency. $49 per hour. That's insane. How do we get this low to this price as far as us affording it, us making money? We have perfected marketing projects. We've perfected marketing projects and moving a project down the project lifestyle as quickly but as quality as possible with the right service levels. So it's an insane deal. So just out of perspective here, that's like 7 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I mean, I love Chick-fil-A. It's one of my favorite companies, and I love this. But that's only like 7 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. That's like 10 frappe lattes or ventes or whatever you call them at Starbucks. These look good. But that's what we're talking about here. It's insane the amount of value you're getting. Now I'm kind of hungry. We also do UTM tracking. This is basically you can track. Did you know? I didn't know if you knew this, but you can track any piece of content you really want to, right? With the URL. Google allows you. We use Google Analytics and we create a marketing dashboard for you, and we report with Google, and everything's all integrated, all in real time. It's actually fantastic. But we do UTM tracking, which allows us to tag each piece of content we create for you. Literally, it has a name. It has a name. We have internal framing mini short codes, right, that we tag to each one of the content we produce for you. Out of your 96 social images, you'll see which one performs the best at the end of the year. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. And so we tag everything we do. So that's one of our promises within the reports. Final thing is, well, there's a lot more that we're not discussing here. Go to klassermarketing.com to check out everything we do for you. But we have a marketing app that we give you. It's free. It's a way for you to view project statuses in real time. You can view the deliverables. It's where you make comments and requests. You can request projects. You can see a little GIF over here of what it actually looks like. You can upload images and resources to us, and we'll work on that for you. It's basically the way that you can communicate and see everything we're doing for you in real time. It's fantastic. So that means you won't have to worry about what we're doing. Things won't get confused in email. Email is terrible. It's great, but it's terrible. It's great and it's terrible. You'll have full confidence in what we're doing, and we'll be proactive. Even if you don't look at it, you'll know that things are getting done. So you'll assign us one of your point persons. Maybe it's you, the owner. Maybe it's you're a VP of marketing and you have a team member that wants to manage this account, right? Whatever it is, you'll have full access on your mobile phone or on your desktop. It's just fantastic. Our clients love it because we aim to have full transparency and clarity. No more confusion. No more confusion working with your current marketing agency or your freelancer, whatever the case is. So the question I have for you now is, how much longer will you waste your resources and delay the execution of good marketing? I'm serious. Maybe you don't know if you're plagued with the bad marketing virus. Maybe you don't. But you have to know, because if not, you're wasting resources, you're wasting time, you're wasting your marketing budget. It's silly. It's silly how much marketing dollars is wasted. Just Google how much, average business waste in marketing, right? It's millions and billions of dollars each year that people just waste. And I guarantee your company is probably plagued with the marketing virus because, oh gosh, I've talked with so many businesses that even think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. And that's why we built the Marketing Trinity. That's why we exist, is to rid your business of bad marketing. It's so true. So how much longer will you waste your resources and delay the execution of bad marketing so you can actually grow and solve more meaningful problems in the world? I'm not sure. So what will you choose? Good or bad marketing? It's up to you. It's your decision. So you can hire us for a one-time investment of $29,000. One-time investment. And we can break that up monthly. We can break it up quarterly, whatever the case is. But we know that if you invest in this marketing plan, the Marketing Trinity, and allow us to execute it for you, we know you will succeed. Whatever industry you're in, I don't care how long your sales cycle is, you have to be doing these things. You don't have to be confused or guess anymore about what works within marketing. And it even helps with sales too. If you're a small business, I would recommend, and there's many different marketing experts that say, focus and start with marketing. Start with your branding. We can latch on to whatever you're doing. Maybe you already have a marketing team. We can latch on to what you're doing and support you in other areas that you're not able to, right? And you can trust that we know what we're doing. So that's how you work with us. Purchase the plan, one-time investment of $29,000. It's honestly not that much because you're getting so much value from what we do. So if you're ready to execute a marketing plan that actually works, that actually produces maximum ROI, go ahead and work with us. You can visit klassermarketing.com to purchase the plan, or you can book time with us on the calendar if you have extra questions. Totally get it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I can't wait to work with you and rid your business of bad marketing. See you later.